Good morning, children's, peoples, peeps, fam. November the 12th. Got the shirt on again. It's 61 degrees now. That's going to go up into the 80s today. It's high 16 degrees Celsius, which is 61 Fahrenheit is the low for the day. So it is going to get up into the 80s again, like it's been doing every day. Really is gorgeous here once it warms up. But yeah, it's 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning now. So it's the low temp for the day, which is 61 degrees. So yeah, I got a shirt on and my go Georgia Bulldogs PJs. I thought for just a second today about putting socks on. I brought 8-10 pairs of socks because I wore them every day in the States with jeans. And I haven't worn, as I mentioned the other day, the one pair of jeans I brought, and I haven't worn any of the socks either. I have sandals I wear here with my shorts. So I thought for a second about putting socks on, but you know, I'm okay at 61. I'm not freaking out like somebody who's 4'9" and 90 pounds. She's wearing jackets. She's bundled up under the covers. To her, 61 degrees is like Arctic temperatures. So it's all what you're used to. November 12th, a smile. We did that already. Wait a minute. We did that on the 9th. A smile is a little thing that may produce big results. So today, a smile helps your looks. Well, that's important. It's all about the looks. Makes you feel better and costs nothing. Well, there is that. And I'm big on the last part because I'm a cheap bastard, as you all know. Costs nothing. It's a natural reaction when we face a camera to flash a smile. We instinctively know that we are more appealing and attractive when we are smiling. When you smile at others, it elicits a favorable reaction from them, but most important, it makes you feel better as well. It's not all psychological. Experts have found that when you smile, your body chemistry changes and you actually do feel a sense of happiness and well-being. When you keep a smile in your voice, that's me. Others drop their defenses and open up to you. That's got some possibilities right there. Up to me. In person or on the telephone. Workers who spend much of their time talking on the telephone have learned that people they converse with can hear the smile in your voice. If you have trouble remembering to keep a pleasant tone of voice, keep a small mirror beside your phone so you can check your smile while you speak. Yeah, okay. So with the smile's a little thing that produces big results. That was more of a get your head right. This thing is more of a technique because that's not the first time I've come across the recommendation for salespeople, specifically telephone salespeople who we all hate, right? It's like, get a better job. I mean, I've lost it. I've lost it with phone people and cursed them out and, you know, said I'd rather sling McDonald's burgers than try to sell people they don't need on the phone. I've done it. Guilty. I mean, it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. A phone call that you didn't ask for is an intrusion on your day. That's just the bottom line. And I've done phone sales. So it sucks. It really does fucking suck. 2 times I've been in a call center. AOL. That was interesting. And then Bank of America, you know, as a loan officer, we were receiving calls. So people called us, and that I didn't mind at all because they chose to talk to me by dialing a number, whereas telemarketing, you know, looking for customers by calling people who didn't ask you to call them and intruding on their day, I don't like. I didn't like doing it, and I don't like receiving it, and I think most people don't. But if for some reason you are stuck in a job where, you know, that's what you're doing, sorry, coffee. Haven't had the coffee yet. Still hot. Watch this. See, all fogged up. It actually cleans them because it evaporates. If you're actually in one of those godforsaken jobs, I'm sorry. Find a better job. I won't scream at you or yell at you like I do in telemarketing calls I get, but really, you can do better. You're better than that. Or if you're in real estate and you're calling, leads off a list, homeowners who are absentee or whatever. All right, they might need help. FISBOs, they need help. At least you got a reason. But, the crap with the car warranty, like if I wanted a friggin' car warranty, I would have bought one when I bought my car. You know what I mean? Just like you're extraneous. You're not going to create demand by making a phone call, right? They either want your product, and if they do in today's market, especially with the online thing, since those cocksuckers over at Amazon, and I say that with all love, started up what they're doing, like between Walmart and Amazon, what can't you buy? Honestly, I mean, very little. Everything is for sale. And not even Amazon, but Google, right? Like if you want to buy something, you Google it now. We didn't do that 30 years ago, I promise you. Well, they used to have yellow pages. You all don't even know what that is, the younger generation, but a big book got delivered, a phone book, every year. And in the back part of it was the yellow pages, which were how you found businesses. I need an air conditioning repairman. You looked in the yellow book, that was like how we did business back then. Not now, but back then. Now you just Google everything, service, parts, stuff you want to buy. If you're looking for a TV, you Google, LED TV or LCD or 4K or whatever you're looking for, you Google it and you find it, and you might buy it online, or once you do the research and find the model you want, you might go down to Walmart and buy the cheap Chinese crap because they have everything there. So yeah, I mean, that's telemarketing. If you're doing sales and you're on the phone, it absolutely positively makes a difference in your tone. But I always train this when I train my people on this stuff. And I'm talking about talking to people who are selling their house, but still, it's telemarketing, but it's not, because these are FISBOs or people you have a reason to believe are selling their house. So at least you have a reason to call them. It's still intrusive. I get that. I agree. When you're talking to them, don't be salesman-y. So, like a real douchebag move is to have your voice go up at the end of the sentence. So what do you think about that, Paul? Right there, it should have just creeped you out and made you cringe, right? Because it's salesman-y, right? So we trained to avoid that. But as far as having the smile on your face and having a mirror on your cubicle or your desk, I mean, that probably goes back 20 years, that technique. So that's old school phone sales. So it's accurate. It works. It's a technique like any other technique. Build rapport. They teach you to build rapport because people do business with people they like and trust. So if you build rapport, you're more likely to get their business. So it works. It's true. Thank you, Mr. Napoleon Hill and the editors. I don't give those guys enough love. I really should shout out to the guys who put this together, because it wasn't Hill. Remember, this came out in 95. So this is his thoughts and feelings by the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Interpreted and updated by Michael J. Ritt Jr. and Samuel A. Seipert. There you go. So Mike and Sam, thank you. Yes, it's a traditional sales technique. It works. Smiling when you're on the phone, when people can't see you. It's disarming. It kind of takes away their anger at being interrupted for the phone call. And you're more likely to be able to do the things you need to do, which is build rapport and get past the hang-up stage. Because a lot of people's reaction, mine included, when you get a telemarketing call, is you get angry and you hang up, right? So the whole point of the smile is to make it so they at least listen to your pitch. And studies show that like 3% of the people that you talk to, 3 out of 100 roughly, will buy anything. So that's why they do it. We all get those annoying telemarketing calls because 3 of your fellow citizens wind up buying the crap from these people selling car warranty. They wouldn't be doing it unless they're making money doing it. So somebody's buying that shit. So that's what's going on. You all have a great day. And the reason it's a little bit quieter, and I don't know why I didn't think about this before, is I closed the windows because my girl was shivering and freezing. She took her shower today and she was like, once it gets 61 degrees, but to her with not a lot of body fat, it's cold. So genius came up with the idea of closing the windows, but I'll tell you what, it's quiet as hell. One of those obnoxious big tailpipe scooters just went by. You can barely hear it. So I'm on to something. Quiet is good. And now when it gets warmer later, I'll open it up. Y'all have a good day. Be good. Go to work. Make some money.